Hello all and welcome to another Caffeinated Timid video. It's Art here with a book review for the best mystery books of 2024 by edited by Anthony Horowitz, the guest editor, and
playing from Art Pixel 6a
and Otto Penzler. This is first of all, this was a galley copy or pre-release copy that was given to me by Random House through Netgalley Audio. So thank you to them for that. This is a potpourri of mystery stories. It's short stories, a short story collective by many authors. So I would say it's best to consider it like a taste test or a sampler platter of what mysteries can be. Some of the stories are really good. There are some by Ace Atkins in here, some by Jeffrey Deaver in here, just to name a few that you would know, and there are some that you wouldn't know, which I think we can thank Otto Penzler for, because he picked some great, like, lesser known and lesser published authors to give you kind of a sample of their writing and hopefully helps you find them. This could be a book series I continue to read every year, because even though not every story is amazing, not every story is top-notch, not every story is my cup of tea, it is, like I said, that sampler platter, that way to introduce yourself. If you haven't read a mystery before, this might be perfect, because they're quick in, quick out, quick hitters. There's 40 plus in here. I believe at last count, when I looked at it, there were 47. I didn't sit there and count all of them as I listened to it, but there were 47 audio short stories in here. And it was just, while some stories I couldn't wait for them to get over, other stories were like, yes, I want to read more by this author, and actually caused me to look up the author more. Like, I looked up, for one thing, I didn't know who Ace Atkins was before this, and now I know that he continued on with the Robert B. Parker series, and he has his own series, which I'm going to start reading, because it's just good, and it's just really good. Like I said, it's a really good sampler platter. It's really good in that sense. Now, they are short stories, and they do come to a conclusion. Whether it's satisfying or not depends on the story, to be quite perfectly honest with you. Most of them come to satisfactory conclusions, but some of them left a little bit more, in my opinion, to be desired. It was a very good read, a nice break from your normal novel reading, because it was, like I said, quick hit. You could pop in, pop out, listen to a story here, and then take a break and read a novel or do something else, and you didn't have to remember what was going on, because a brand new adventure would start with the next story. And I think that's the best part of it. The worst part is that if you want more, they're self-contained short stories, so you don't really get more with those characters. And I think that might be the biggest problem with it. But in my opinion, it's read it like it. You don't necessarily have to own it, but I would definitely read it, because it's your best way, your most collected, corrugated way to sample a lot of authors. Think of this book and other books like it, because I've seen other collections like this. Think of these collections as a buffet for mystery readers, because you get to try a little bit of the rice, a little bit of the chicken, a little bit of the duck, a little bit of the beef, a little bit of the vegetables, a little bit of the fruit, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's what this is. It's a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B, that kind of a thing. And for that reason, it's fun. For me, short story collections cannot get 5 out of 5s, and there are plenty of stories that I would ding off here. Like I said, I'm not going to go through and rate every story, because that would be quite a long video and quite impossible to do, because you'd have to sit there and take notes, and you would have to spoil each one of the stories. I think Jeffrey Deaver is on point. I think Ace Atkins on point. There was one, and I can't remember the author, about a grandfather and a boy that was just amazing in here. That's all I'll say to it. But if you happen to read this, which, like I said, it's not everything that comes to my channel, but I jumped at this when they offered it to me for review. I jumped at this as a way to introduce myself to new mystery authors, because so often you read a mystery author, say a Jeffrey Deaver, and he only comes out once, maybe twice a year, so you're only reading 2 books a year from Jeffrey Deaver. But maybe I'll start reading Ace Atkins because he's in the same line. Maybe I'll start reading this one or that one, or maybe I'll go look up and see what Otto Penzler has put out. Penzler has put out, and see if Penzler has put anything out. I did find out that Anthony Horowitz has written more than I thought he's written. So there you go with that. And that's always important. For me, like I said, it's a 4 out of 5 on GoodReads. It's a read it, like it, and borrow it from your library, but find a way to read it, because like I said, it is the sampler platter, it is the buffet, it is the only curated way. Curated is the word I was looking for. It's the only curated way to sample a lot of mystery authors at once. And you're not going to like every story, because not every story is the same. Not every story is going to be your cup of tea, but it's going to be fun. But leave in the comments down below if you plan on reading something like this or have in the past. But before I gush on too long, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy reading! I'll see you again soon, and peace!